This is Joshua St. Laurent, and my Graduate with Honors project is a React app that allows my end users to search for any tradable item in the game of old school Runescape. It lists the item and compares the values of the item. The libraries that I used was React, React Redux, and Formic. I utilized a free API provided by the game's official wiki as well. So I'll bring you through the app itself. As you can see, I just have the search function where you can put in different items within the game. And as you search, it'll populate our list. So fill it out a little bit. And then once you have your list, I have functionality to sort it by name as well as sort it by value. So that's pretty much the app that I have. Going over to my code. The initial challenge that I had was actually pulling from the API because it's a game with a lot of items. Well, I was initially crashing my app because I was pulling in thousands of items all at once. I worked around this initially by only pulling in items with a value of over 5 million. And then once I was able to get that to work, I implemented my search function. Another challenge I had was getting the sorting functions to work. I initially attempted to have them in their own components, then attempted to have them within the list items component, and then finally researched how best to implement it and was able to add both sorting features as reducers in my item slice. So I'll go through the code a little bit. I have my basic homepage that just has it set up, calling the components of the search bar as well as the items list. I'll go over to the search bar. And the search bar is just utilizing a Formic form that is handling my submit for the search function, and that will call my fetch, which is all done in my item slice. So I have my create async thunk up here with the fetch, pulling the item, and it's taking the value that was typed into the search bar and comparing it to every item that was pulled in, that was fetched from the API. And then if it matches one of those items, it's returning that item. If it doesn't match, it's rejecting it, stating this is not a valid item, and that rejection message pulls at the top of the list. Then coming down to where I actually created the slice, as I stated earlier with my sort functions, I tried them a few different ways, but this was the way that I researched was kind of the best way to implement it, by adding it to two separate reducers. So I have my items ordered by name as well as my items ordered by value, and then coming down, exporting them both as actions. Coming over to my, we'll go to items first. So this is just how I'm populating each individual item. So it's just simple right here. It's breaking it down into the name, the examine, and the value, and then printing it out in this div right here that it's going to return into my items list. My items list, coming through here, I'm dispatching the fetch. I also have both of my handle sort by name and handle sort by value that are being called by each of the buttons that I have down here. And then it's just mapping through the array and placing those individual items that I just showed in the item.js right into my homepage, essentially. And that's my project. Thank you for viewing my project. And in the future, I do hope to implement some back-end functionality, maybe saving a profile, and being able to actually compare side by side the values and the items themselves. But this is what I have right now, and thank you very much for watching.